Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thought I'd come in and do a quick test on. I overwrote my save game with the update, so I just want to make sure there are no issues before we uh, throw it out there on the cello board and let you guys know it's live. Trying to remember what we've got going for the day here. I'm sure the factories are not running, but I want to get the field work taken care of here first. Flip through my vehicles really quick and see where everything's sitting at. Alright, so it looks like we gotta crank up the harvester and get this. Let's grab a, oh, hold on, 'cause I think I have this set up to drop straw. I do. So canola on this map will drop straw. But why are you harvesting like super slow? Because turn you off here a second. I don't know if this harvester is set up to leave a straw swath for canola. I'm not getting the correct animation. Yeah, this harvester does not like leaving a straw swath with the canola. I may have to go in and do an edit to this harvester. It feels like it's driving on ice. But I wanted to straw so we can sell off some for some extra cash. Wondering if I missed something in one of the files for dropping straw with the extra crops. May have to go in and look at that before we either that or my harvester doesn't like the edge of the field. One of the two. We'll see when we get in here a little bit further. No, the ground seems pretty flat. See if we're getting any errors in the log. pause this a second. And I want to check that log real quick. Yeah, there is a I am getting a, not an error, but I'm getting a warning in the log for the particle effects for dropping straw with the canola, so I'm going to have to go in and look at that. So I need to go in and see what we have to fix. Let me let me save this real quick. And put you on the be right back screen a second. I want to go into mods, 16x file. I want to look at the particle systems. I want to look at the effect material holder and then the particle effect material holder. Chopper, it is. No, they're all in there, so it's not that one. Soil sprayer spreader. Straw. Oh, here we go. We did not add, we added millet, maize, and sunflower, but we did not add canola. So let's duplicate sunflower, call it canola, and this is canola. And it's going to make straw. Alright, save this. Unloading, we don't need smoke. I think I just needed to add it to straw. And let's check the particle effects material holder. so you're just canola's in there. Chopper, canola's in there. Noting I don't need spreader. I don't need cutter. We're not cutting it. Windrow. Harvesting. I think we're good. Let me Ricci Islands. Throw this here. Let's put this one here. I want to zip this back up. Copy this. And let's throw it back in the folder we are working in. Let me throw you back on live scene and make sure we are on the right folder. Back to my save game 10. And we'll see if we fix the issue with the canola dropping straw. Alright, so let's go back to that harvester. And come in here, we'll get a second headland. Actually, let me just drive around. Let's try and go get a straight edge along this field. So eventually I just want to get a good north-south pattern going and just set off a worker. But let's see if we had... No, she's still harvesting weird with the dropping the straw. But we got our particle effects fixed, it looks like. But she's still going slow. I'll have to see if there's any more errors in the log. Yeah, she still feels like she's driving on ice. See what a worker does if I set him off. Which direction are you going to want to go in? You're going to want to go north-south. That's not too bad. We can clean up this side of the field. Alright, well, he is harvesting. I'm just going to minimize real quick and take a look at the log and see if we still have that error in there with the chopper. Or not error, warning. Yeah. Particle system, emitter mesh, emitter smoke shape must be marked CPU mesh or emitter geometry must contain unique net. So I think it's in the believe it may be in the mod. It may not be in the map itself. So I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna take a closer look at this mod. If you can turn around, he is. Alright, so let's let him do his thing. Let's grab our this guy. I want to grab my cedar. Oh. Come down here. Before I get too far, I think I did, but let's just double check. I think this field is 100% fertilized. 50, yeah, 100% fertilized, so we're good. To get this half done first, change you back to barley. Thought this one zoomed out a little bit further, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, let's get our barley replanted. I want to check one more file for the straw warning on the canola. Try and get these two fields reseeded before it gets dark. Sassy 155, good morning. I just wanted to give the update a whirl on my test map, well not my test map, my single player game, just to make sure there are no issues, no other errors in the log. The only thing I gotta figure out is why the canola does not like to drop straw. I don't know if it's the map or if it's the harvester I'm using. 'Cause I'm using a modded harvester. But I thought I'd jump on here for about an hour just to make sure there were no issues before I released the update to everybody today. Try and finish off pick up where we left off. But I have the upload of the update ready to go. Excuse me, ready to go. I just did not put it on the Trello board yet. Yeah, are we gonna? No, we're gonna miss a little bit. Let's get barley put back on this side. Okay. What button did I not push? Lower. No, alright, turn on. Oh, there we go. And then I'm gonna come on here for about an hour, take a short break, grab some breakfast, and then continue working on the Ritchieville map. Sure you'll figure it out to strike. Yeah, it's just acting really weird. The harvester's acting like it's driving on ice. It's given me no errors in the log, but it's thrown a weird warning. But I don't know if it's the map or if it's the harvester, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing with that either later today or tomorrow. So there's a couple more files I want to look at in the map first, and then I'm going to try a in-game harvester on my test map and see if it's doing the same thing. But that's off-camera work. It's really boring. Oh, did you catch the greenhouse area? I've started the orchards. The greenhouses are in. The apiary is in, and I started the orchards. Farm Chick 63, good morning. Just thought I'd give this a quick test, the update, before I throw it on the Trello board. Make sure we had no other errors in the log. But I wanted to get this reseeded before it got dark in game, so I can go check on the mining. That's where most of the updates were. And when I'm done harvesting the canola and picking up that straw, I'm gonna have to plant poplar down there because poplar takes what, about 3 or 4 game days to grow. I don't want to run out of wood chips to keep the mill running. I started doing this on my island yesterday. I'm planting grass there to begin with. Yeah, grass. Yeah, and then what are you gonna do with it? Throw it in the composter or the grass dryer? I planted the barley because I wanted to get the refinery running. So when I harvested this barley, I threw it in the refinery so I could start making my own diesel. Diesel is really expensive on this map to buy. Yeah, use it for the composter and grass dryer. That's what I'm using the clover for, because the clover I could sell for cash, and then the clover actually drops more grass than just mowing the grass. Because your clover will drop a grass swath. Get this seeded and we'll go see what kind of mess our hired help is making. Didn't know that. Yes, yeah. Next time you replant, uh, throw barley or throw clover, and clover will drop more grass than just cutting grass. Because I'll show you up top when I'm done seeding here. My 2 clover fields, when I harvested it um, yesterday, I had, I think, well over 1 million liters of grass. And then you can also throw the clover in the composter if you don't want to sell it. You know, it's a little bit more work because you have to reseed it and you know, plow it, lime it, and then reseed it. But it you definitely get a better harvest out of it. I'm trying to get stuff made for the greenhouses. And yeah, I don't know how. That's what my next step is. I don't know if I want to purchase the cement factory or if I want to purchase the orchards and greenhouses to sell that product off as a cash crop, and then worry about buying the cement factory and the glue factory. I haven't even started any of the buildables on here yet. They only own pretty much just this island without the orchards and greenhouses and Mammoth Mill. But I still need like, what is it, about $800,000 for the T440 and header so I can harvest poplar. Finish seeding this, we'll see how much that cost. But that's my next goal, is to get that. I may end up increasing my loan even a little bit more just to get what I need. But when you guys and gals get this new update later today, I doubled the output of the orchards and greenhouses. Uh, the raw rubber is like 4 times more than what it was, and the resin in Mammoth Mill is also about 4 times more than what it was. So we can use that to get a better yield to make the glue with. Just the Mammoth Mill and the Orchard Island so far. Yeah, that's pretty much where I am. Uh, but I haven't. I don't have a lot of playtime in. I've been spending more time in getting Ritchieville updated. I changed all the rock palettes, like the coal rock, the ore rock, and all that. They were spawning in at 2,000 liters each. This update, they'll spawn in at 10,000 liters each, so you won't have to put the boulders in each of the mines as often. And I changed the trash pallet from 1,000 liters to 4,000 liters, so anything making trash will now run 4 times as long. And no, I didn't think we'd make it in one pass. I think I'm going to install the glance mod so I can keep an eye on the hired workers. I don't know what kind of mess he's making. Get this last little strip. We'll go check on the worker. Oh, come on. Lower. But yeah, the diesel plant was relatively inexpensive, so that's why I purchased that. Alright, so let's get you folded up. Uh, Sassuan, that'll be nice. Seems like I spend a lot of time moving the boulders around. Yeah, that was, I figured it was like, the way it was before the update, you had to go in like every 2 hours and move the boulders. But now, it should run all day without having to move the boulders. Just trying to make it a lot easier in single player. Let's drop this guy off. We'll grab our loading wagon. I need a couple more sheds. I think it's this slot, yeah. Head over this way. Yeah, these two fields here to my left and right are clover. So you can, and I'm almost positive you can drop clover in the composter. So straw, hay grass, wood chips, potatoes, sugar beet chaff, silage, and clover. So yeah, you could drop your clover in here as well. This is out of diesel. This ain't running. So I gotta get some diesel over here for this. What do you look like? You're still making silage. Alright, so you should be good. Yeah, you're still making silage. I gotta get gas over here for that. I gotta get gas over here for the rock crusher. And I've gotta get diesel over here as soon as I purchase the orchards and greenhouses. I don't want to spend all my money on diesel. What we may go after we forward the night. We'll see what the diesel tank or the diesel factory has made. See what kind of mess. Our helper made if it didn't put itself in a tree. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's catch up to the worker. I know they missed a little bit on this side. I have to come back and clean up. Yeah, let's grab this first. Whatever this straw I get, all this straw is going to get sold in this crop is going to get sold, so I can put that money towards the purchasing the harvester for poplar. The update, I just wanted to make sure there were no other errors in the log, so I'm testing the update now, and we'll get that out as soon as I jump off the stream. Sixth Wheelan, hello. Captain Jake 5, yeah, hello, welcome. Yeah, no, give me about an hour. I have the update uploaded to Mega. I just have not put the link on the Trello board. I just wanted to run it one more time here now just to make sure there were no other errors in the log. And I'll put a note on Facebook as well. Okay, so I wanted to get these fields taken care of, and then we'll go check on the mining to make sure the update's working well. And I also increased the plywood pallet. I think it was at 4,000 liters. I increased that to 10,000 liters. And we increased the beehive pallet, and I doubled the amount of spawners the beehives make. Yeah, the beehive production makes. So that factory will run, you know, twice as long also now. I fixed the poultry house, the chicken cut line, and the duck cut line. The chicken cut line was producing at 10,000 liters an hour. The duck cut line, I missed the zero. It was only producing at 1,000 liters per hour, and I didn't notice it until I built it into the Ritchieville map. So that's fixed for this update as well. But I want to get this cleaned up so I can plant poplar down here. And then this will be running our mill forever. Farm check. That reminds me that I need to work on getting the bees going. Yeah, if you start new farmer mode, you own the beehives or us and the apiary, and that's a good cash crop to begin with, just to get some income flowing in. What else? Let me catch up on chat. Try and get a straight line going here. Queen Chris, sweet thanks on that for the beehives. Uh, yeah, the update is not on the Trello board yet. Like I said, I just wanted to run it through here one more time this morning. I overwrote the update on my single player save just to make sure there were no issues with an existing save game. So that's what I'm running now. I'm running V1.1 on my single player save just to make sure there are no issues with an existing save game. Queen Chris, but it'll be when you are done testing is what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get it on Charlo as soon as I jump off stream. I'm almost tempted to do one more cash crop down here before I plant poplar. But I don't own any more land to get any more trees or wood chips if the Mammoth Mill runs dry. I have a little bit in storage, but not too much more. Alright, so let's turn you off. Get you out of the way of the harvester. Let's check on the mill. We'll get that emptied, and then we'll go check on the mining. Because I sold off a total of 30 pallets of the honey and the wax yesterday, and I made, this is out of pallets, and I made like $185,000, I think. So that was a pretty good payday. So bring some pallets over here. See what we have made. Yeah, I'll just grab this whole stack of pallets and throw them in there. What setting are you on? You're on tall pallets. I think this is medium pallets though. Let me change this to medium. Regular side medium pallets. Yep. Alright, let's turn you off. Let's get you back across the bridge. And then next on the list, I want to update the snowblower, the freezy bunker, so we can pick up the wood chips with it. So probably get that update out at some point. I'll try and work on that at some point today. So that'll fire this back up. Alright, so let's go to long pallets. See what we have in here. Get these emptied out. And then we'll come around, grab, yeah, the plywood. It doesn't matter if you grab a partial pallet, 'cause they'll spawn. The pallet spawner will just keep spawning. Get these in the warehouse. Lurkin mod, have to go fold some laundry. Yeah, that don't work too well, does it? I can't teach the dog how to fold laundry either. That didn't work. Alright, so let's grab, since we're on long pallet, what do we have in here? We have crates, so they're regular size pallets. Let's grab, we can throw the drill pipe and the rest of the plywood on here. And any steel we have. So let's grab the drill pipe. Let's grab the rest of the plywood. And there may be some steel hiding somewhere. I can't remember where it spawns even. Over here. Let's get this in storage. So when I sleep tonight, most of these spawners are empty. That in here. Let's grab. Let's go back to regular palette setting. Regular palette. Let's grab these crates. Grab the other half. So we have room for, yeah, we have room for paper. Could even fit a few barrels on here. Oh, I forgot about the other ones. Alright, so we'll come back, grab the rest of these barrels. And then we'll pick up the empty kegs for beer. Would probably would have helped if I parked a little bit better. I was actually in the trigger. Uh, there we go. Grab the rest of the barrels and we'll pick up the empty beer kegs. Oh, I'm out of ore. I gotta bring some more ore over here. Let's get these guys picked up. And I think you guys are a different size, but I'm gonna drive by anyway just to see if it'll suck you up, and it won't. And where's my helper? I want to get the rest of that field done. Alright, let's grab the beer kegs. And I can't remember if they're medium or tall setting. Alright, so let's try medium. You are medium, alright. So I could have picked these up with the when I picked up the pallets. And go see what that worker's doing so we can get that field finished. Oh, you didn't like that one pallet? And since we're here, let's just go to the tall pallets. And might as well throw these in storage as well. So now I won't feel bad for sleeping the night. So this can run. Let's leave you here. Let's go down and see what kind of mess this guy left us. So you actually didn't do too bad. harvester needs a bath. Oh, come on. You know we're going to do it. As I wrap it around the tree. Come on, I want that 6 cents worth of canola. Alright, so let me put you back on a worker. Let's get the rest of this straw picked up. And lower and turn on. And by the time we get this picked up, they should have the rest of that field finished. Oh, so you only wanted to do the one row, you couldn't go back and get the rest of that? I tell you, good help is hard to find. Let's go over there and finish it ourselves. So let's leave you here. What did you charge me, like $120 to make one strip of straw? Yeah, this canola is just going to be straight cash, and this straw is just going to be straight cash. And I did up the prices a little bit, so We should. I made a mess of that. Thought it would have been done dropping by then. I did up the prices on quite a few items also to balance out some pricing. And diesel now, you can sell diesel now on the map. I fixed that in the price menu. And this probably needs to be, probably washed and repaired. I'm sure both, it and the header. Alright, so let's get you out here. Let's get you unfolded. Let's grab you. And we'll come back and grab that last little bit of straw. Yeah, I'm definitely going to replant poplar down there so I have it to run the mill. But let's get you over here. Before I park you in the repair bay. Alright, now I swear I bought a... Oh, that's right, you're parked over here. Let's grab the canola. Alright, so let's get him by the ferry. And we'll get the rest of the straw picked up. And we'll go check on the mining before it gets dark. Alright, I'll park you about here for now. Let's find this guy. Turn him back on. See if I can suck up this mess I made with the straw. Yeah, that'll work. not too concerned with getting this replanted this game day, and we'll replant this in the morning. Grab this little bit here I missed. Alright, let's get you folded up and on the ferry. Actually, instead of selling you, let's top this off first. Instead of burning coal, let's burn the straw. And I won't have to waste any coal or wood chips over here. Alright, that'll work. And then we might as well top off the heating plant. I won't have to use any wood chips or coal over there. I need fuel for this rock crusher. I need fuel for the composter. Because the poplar that's here to my right, that'll keep the mill going until our new crop of poplar is up. Let's drop this off over here. I'm going to have to empty the trash or this is going to shut down. Yeah, you're probably going to suck up every last bit of this. Nope, might as well just dump the rest in the composter instead of ferrying it across. Because straw is only like $85 per, what is it, 1,000 liters? But might as well keep this running. Oh sure, you're going to leave just enough in there to be a pain in the ass. So let's just leave you parked here. Let's grab the guy, yeah, this guy. So we have 9 of 20. Come over here. We've got some firewood in here. Oh no, 11. Might as well sell off this load of firewood. Take it with us. Get a little bit of cash since we're not selling off the straw. So I won't need this for the smokehouse anytime soon. And I'm sure that Freddy's Firewood has the best price, so we're going to end up ferrying this over to another island. Alright, so you can come here, which is a good thing because we can bring some ore back with us. Let's take the canola. Get you on here. Alright, so you're good. Jump in the ferry. Let's see who's got the better price for canola. Aldi, so we'll drop the canola off at Aldi. And then what about firewood? Firewood. Yep, Freddy's. So we'll run that over to Freddy's. Alright, so let's back out in this direction so I can see the fishing boat coming at me. I think we're safe. The firewood is only for sale to make extra money. Firewood is used in the smokehouse once you get the smokehouse built, but that's going to be down the road for me, so I'm just going to use it for cash for now. But the smokehouse uses firewood to make onion rings, french fries, smoked salmon, and Peking duck. Once you get your duck cuts and your chicken cuts. But for now, I'm just going to sell it. So let's run this to the other ferry. Because I need to buy... okay, you can sit here for a second. I need to buy the T440 and a header. So I'm gonna need, where is it? The header for Poplar's 104,000 and the T440's 500,000. So, you know, 600 and almost 650,000 to get the T440 and header for the Poplar. I don't want to lease it because it's really expensive. But I want to take... We only got about 30 in-game minutes before it's totally dark. I want to take care of the mines real quick. So let's try and get over to that island. And then I'm sure I'll come up with some use for firewood in another future factory. After we get everything, after I get Ritchieville updated and Ritchie's Hollow updated, there's going to be a lot of future placeable factories coming out. And of course, this ferry's never on the right side of the island. Let's grab my canola. Let's drop you off at Aldi's and then take this with me so I can bring ore back. drop you off here at Aldi. 551. That's not bad. $206,000 for a little bit of canola, and that gets us closer to getting our harvester, our T440 and header. I won't have to take out too much more of a loan. Let's sneak through here. Alright, so there's only 2 beehives, so I'm not going to grab them on the way back. Losing daylight real quick. That will have to be the way for the sell until you get the smokehouse up and running. Yes, firewood is cash. I don't know what it pays. We'll find out shortly. We'll drop that off first, and then we'll get the mines taken care of. And we'll check on the way back before we sleep tonight. We'll see how this refinery's doing. And I've got a bunch of trash to empty on this island and Orchard Island. Alright, so I know you're going to save. I'll grab a quick cup of coffee. Let's come over here. Let's grab this ferry and back out in this direction so I can see the fishing boat. And it looks like we're safe. Grab our firewood. Turn you back on. As it unloads when you save. Turns the auto load off. Alright, let's grab our truck. And I think I'm going to install glance and follow me. Alright, I don't see the fishing boat coming towards me. Alright, fine. Oh, that's the truck. Where's our firewood? Let's go sell you off first. Yeah, just cut all kind of traffic off. Alright, so what are you gonna give us? About $69,000, almost $70,000 for a load of fire, and that gets us almost where we need to be to buy that harvester and header. Won't have any cash left, but we'll have a new piece of equipment. Right, which way am I going to pass you? I'll pass you on this side, and then we'll come on this side. Sneak around on the bridge. So let's put you here. You're my truck for the other island. So you gotta go back on the ferry. But I want to grab this guy first. And I'm gonna get these mines taken care of before it gets dark, and then make sure that there's no errors in the log with the update. Get this done before it makes the viewing too dark. And if it gets too dark, I'll just take care of this off camera. I'll get you guys and gals the link, and then I'll just take care of this off camera before I sleep tonight. But I want to get this picked up. This, the ore, the gravel, and the sand. And then, I know it'll probably kill me, but I think I'm going to sell a load of sand off if I need some more cash. But I'm going to go check on these boulders real quick, because they should now be spawning in at 10,000 liters. The older ones that are sitting on the ground will stay at their original capacity, I think 2,000 liters. But any new ones that spawn in will definitely be 10,000 liters. Alright, let's turn you off. Let's go check on the boulders. And then at some point I may double the amount of coal that spawns. So I have to double the spawners, but that's a lot of work. But eventually we may end up doing that. So what are you? You are... yeah, so you're now 10,000 liters. So these will go a full day now before you have to drop them into the crusher. Now the other thing I was thinking about selling off were the barrels, because I won't need barrels for a while either. The wooden barrels are for a future placeable for a fermenting factory. Like, nothing in this map uses barrels. Drop off the coal. grab the ore. And we're going to take every bit of this ore back with us in the other truck. So we can continue making steel and drill pipe. And then at some point today I'm going to try and update this snowblower so it'll work on the wood chips. Because we'll need to suck up the wood chips at Mammoth Mill at some point. Plus Procter & Gamble's going to dump wood chips on the ground also. It's not bad. We'll have about another 250,000 liters to take with us. Alright, so let's drop you in the silo for now. We'll pick it up with the other truck. Stop sign number 2. Drop you here for now. Grab the gravel before we lose the rest of daylight. Stop sign number 3? Yeah, stop sign number 3. I said, I want to try and get these empty before I slept tonight. So the first thing we do in the morning is probably going to have to do the same thing again. Get this in storage. We'll grab the sand. I should probably just put a another silo down on the other end of the map. I probably will eventually, over by the sand mine, so I don't have to keep driving back and forth to this silo. Drop you off, and without getting off of the vehicle, let's grab our sand. Let's get this picked up. Lower, there we go. Having to keep a close eye on the stones. I was moving them a lot. Yeah, you won't have to anymore. Because they're up to, like I said, they're up to 10,000 liters per boulder. So now they'll run an entire day without having to move them. Because that was getting time consuming to do every couple of hours. And the more I play, the more we can balance out production. Like I said, I would like to double the amount of piles that each mine makes as well, but it will work with an existing save, but it's a couple day project to do. But that's a future update after the other two maps are done. Alright, let's get you turned off. Where are we on diesel? 40ish, we got plenty of diesel. Give me a few more minutes to get some of these vehicles shuffled around before we sleep tonight, and I'll check the log for errors. If there's no errors in the log with all the updates, I'll get you the direct link for the upload before I jump off stream. So you'll have it a little bit early. Anyone still hanging out here, before I jump off, I'll get you the link. And I'm going to take a break for about an hour, hour and a half or so. And then when I get back, I'm going to continue working on the Ritchiville rebuild. Alright, so sand. This is going to kill me down the road for concrete, but I need the cash, so I'm going to sell off every bit of sand I have. So we're going to take the sand with us. And I'll worry about making concrete later. Alright, so we got about 900,000, almost a million liters of sand. That'll give us some cash. I'm hoping I have enough cash to buy at least the orchards. So we'll take this with us. Alright, so let's take you with us. And if I have to come back for that truck later, I'll come back for that truck later. So you're going to go with us. Oh, I got plenty of room, so you put you there. Let's get into this guy without falling in the water. You back him out. Yeah, we got plenty of room. So let's put you here for a minute. Let's get you on the ferry. We'll take, you've got to go back with us. You belong on the other island. Alright, stop about there. I'm not even going to try and get out of him because I'll end up in the water. Alright, you I want. Let's grab our ore. I need the ore for the mammoth mill. So let's take the ore with us. Yeah. While that's filling, I'm gonna, and saving apparently, I'll grab a quick sip of coffee. And who's got the best price for sand? Probably the other island, off of Animal Island, probably the Port Sales. But our sand, oh, Lowe's actually has the better price. Alright, we'll take our ore with us. And let's stuff this ferry full. And can I get you on there? I can. And again, I'm just going to tab here. Let's back out this way. So I can see the fishing boat coming at me. And we're safe. Wow, this ferry, I can feel the weight on this ferry between all the sand and all the ore. I guess let me get these vehicles settled and I'll get you guys and gals the links, or the link rather. Alright, open the gate. Oh perfect, let's get you off of here first and take you to the other ferry. Without tipping it over. And the timing will be about perfect, so it'll be well, just about ready to sleep tonight. So I want to get this in before I sleep tonight because it's completely out of ore. Alright, so you're next. Let's get you over to Lowe's. Yep, another stop sign. I lost count. I don't know if that was 3 or 4. Like I said, I know this is going to kill me for making concrete, but I just need the cash. $357,000. Cool, we can at least purchase the orchards. So let's get him back to the ferry. Let's grab our flatbed. I won't worry about taking this ferry back across the mining island. It can sit over here. Hey Dixie. It's just about getting ready to wrap things up. I'm going to give out, as soon as I move a couple more vehicles around, I'm going to give out the link for the update. I'm just going to check the log real quick, make sure there's no errors, and then give out the link real quick. I got it uploaded to Mega this morning. I had on and off thunder showers last night and most of the day yesterday. And then about, I don't know, whatever time I messaged you in the afternoon, it was about 4:30, something like that my time. A tornado watch popped up from like 4 in the afternoon till midnight. So I just shut the computer down. Alright, so you can sit here. You have to go with me. Oh, look at that. Good thing we weren't getting back on the ferry. So you belong on my other island. But we just earned enough money to buy the T440 with the poplar header. And we should have enough money to buy the orchards. And since we're going over, no. I don't need you sideways on the road. Since I'm going back over, I'm also take those 2 beehives with us. No use going back empty. I can never remember. I think they're tall. If they're not tall, they're medium. Yeah, they're tall. So we'll just take these 2 with us. And are you active? You are out of plywood. Okay. So that's why you only have 2. That thing seems to be go through a lot of plywood. I'm going to have to look at that production to make sure we don't have to slow that down a bit. That thing does seem to churn through an awful lot of plywood. So next update, I may slow that down so you get more output for less input. I don't want to do it now because it'll take me 45 minutes to re-upload the update to Mega. But that definitely needs to be balanced out a little bit more. Alright, let's get over here to this island. And I'm gonna get ready to get out of here and get you the links. And just get ready just to sleep tonight. Yeah, Dixie, yeah, just give me a few more minutes. We'll get you the direct link here, and then I'll get it on Trello when I end the stream. And I'll put a post on Facebook listing everything that I updated. A pretty detailed list. I want the auto load can sit there. I want this guy. Because we're not making any steel products at all. But I did get a pretty good progress on Ritchieville yesterday. I finished the silo that we moved, silo 5. Got that all landscaped. The greenhouses are in and running. The apiary is in and running. I started putting the orchards in, so about another hour or two of work, and we'll have the orchards up and running. And then I want to get the slaughterhouse built in. So I think the only thing left is the slaughterhouse and the textile mill. That is much better. Let's top off our wood chips before we sleep tonight. I've got to get that poplar planted down below. Wood chips. I'll start making a list of things to tweak with the next update as I build and fill the factories. Yeah, definitely, Dixie. Great. So the rest are still. Yeah, I just don't. The two things left in for me to get in the Ritchieville map is going to be the slaughterhouse and textile mill. Then all the basics are in, and then everything else will be placeable. And Dixie, since you're in chat, let me know the snowblower, the Freezy Bunker one, the current one that we're using, does not work for wood chips. And if it does not, let me know. I can get that updated at some point today. And we'll get that update out later today. The trash truck, I don't own one, so I don't want to spend the money on it. But all you have to do is drive up next to the trash pallet, and you'll get the symbol to start filling. Just like you drive up to, oh, you don't go in here, you go over here. Just like you drive up to, just like if you bought a seeder from the store and you drive up next to a pallet of seeds, you'll get the symbol in your HUD to start filling. Just take your trash truck, pull it up next to your trash pallet, and you'll get the symbol to start filling. If I have enough money to buy the tipper for this, I'll show you. But I want to get a few things first. I don't know how much cash I'm going to have left. Yeah, bear with me for a few minutes, because I have quite a bit of trash over here to empty, or my heating plant's going to shut down. I just want to get this guy over here. And I want to wash, I can do all that off camera. I want to wash that harvester, get him put away, get him repaired. Just park him back here a second. Let me make sure my store delivery mod is still over here, because I want to spend the money we just earned. Alright, let's grab this guy, but he has to be Fenton Classic and black. And then let's buy this guy for poplar, and poplar is brown, so let's close to brown, so let's grab this guy. Let me get them out of the way. So we have this guy ready. Oh, cool. So we still have about 367,000. And just fold up the header. Let me get him out of the way. So I didn't want to lease this guy, so that's why we worked really hard on getting the cash we had. And I just want to park him over here for now, even though this is not ready. But he'll be sitting here in anticipation. So we have 367. I know I have $1 million loan to pay off, but I'm not too concerned with getting that loan paid off quite yet. It doesn't add, okay, I don't add the wood chips to its bin using the other milling machine. Yeah, I'll try and get that updated. The sewage truck, I'm waiting on Papa Smurf, and Papa Smurf's taken 2 weeks off, so I don't know what to do with the sewage truck. I'm going to have to go in and mess with the XML files to see if I can figure it out. But let's see what we've got going on here. So we have... so the orchards, yeah, we can only buy the orchards, but let's buy the orchards. I don't have enough money for the greenhouses. Greenhouses are, yeah, 223, so we're going to have to earn a little, probably next episode we'll buy them. That leaves us 98,000, a little bit of cash to work with. Trash truck I'm not going to be able to buy, so I'm not going to be able to show you how the trash truck works, because it is, yeah, it's 180,000. So next episode hopefully I can show you how that works. Did you get, yeah, gotta get those logs or wood chips growing, yeah. Okay, we'll use the other truck for it with the lumber mill running like crazy. It needs to empty. Yeah, just use the Unimog for now until we can figure out what's wrong with the sewage truck. Like I said, I talked to Papa. He's going to take about 2 weeks off from modding. Yeah, these are still growing. I don't even know what my growth stage is on the poplar. Oh, it's getting there. It's in the last growth stage. And then down here in this big purple spot next to Mammoth Mill where I just harvested the canola, I'm going to plant that down there with poplar, and then after I harvest this, this is going to get turned into, I think hemp, because hemp or poppy, they both pay pretty well, and I just want that to be a cash crop. But let me do a quick save. I am going to throw this on pause. Let me get minimized. I'm going to throw you on the be right back screen. Bear with me. I want to check the log for errors, make sure there's no errors at all with this update, and then I'll get you the links. Or link, singular, not plural. Like I said, just bear with me, I'm just going through the log. The only thing I gotta fix is the emitter for when canolas drop straw. That's the only thing I have to fix. Everything else, yep, there are no errors at all in the log for the update. Bear with me while I log into Mega. And then I'm going to get out of here for about an hour, hour and a half, and when I get back, I'm going to continue working on the Ritchieville map. Uploads. Get link. Oh, alright, bear with me. I gotta log into Twitch. Alright. There is the link for the map and the common files. There is the link for Facebook in case nobody's on. In case you're new to the channel and need to get on our Facebook group. And there is PayPal me if anybody's inclined to throw a small donation to help with the costs of medical bills and keeping the channel running and computer. Anybody have any other questions before I get out of here? Like I said, I'll get a detailed update on Facebook here shortly about what all is in this update. But thanks everybody for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later this afternoon if you want to see some work on Ritchieville.